We're starting a little bit early, Doodle. I know. I know. You're so pitiful. You're so pitiful. You never get any attention. Nobody ever loves on the baby. You're so, you're so brave. You're so brave to go on every day knowing that you have to eat and be loved on. You, oh my God. Don't. Why are you starting with me? What did I do? Get your belly. I'll get clawed. Hi, everybody. What? What? Hi, Marilyn. Hey, Jeanette. Okay, so for whatever reason, about 5 minutes ago, Rosie started absolutely screaming at me. Hey, Ryan. Rosie absolutely started screaming at me because apparently she does not get enough attention. She does. I think, I mean, she is neglected. So, she never gets any loving. Nobody ever pays attention to her. She's just so pitiful. Yeah, oh, you poor thing. I don't know how you're so brave. You're so brave that you just keep going. You just trudge along every day, never getting any attention. I know. Yes, Ryan, we missed you last week. Oh God, here we go. She's getting fired up on her. I know. Are you excited that Ryan's back? She's excited. I think the U.S. changed the clock, so I was an hour late. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we actually talked about that last week, Ryan. I am in total agreement. Yeah, the U.S. most of the U.S. changed clocks. I think it's Arizona does not, which I'm all in favor of us not changing the time ever again. I don't care which one. I said it last week. Sorry. I'm going to get on my rant about the time change. We can blame Ryan for this. I hate the time change. I don't care which one we stick to. I wish we would just stop doing it. Just stick to one of them. Daylight savings or standard time. I don't care. Just stick to one of them. Because last week we had a shortened Rosie show because I had 4,000 things I had to do anyway. But then I woke up and I looked at my watch and it was, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. I didn't wake up at 9 o'clock. I woke up and then I sent a message to somebody at 9 o'clock saying that I wasn't going to be able to do one of the 4,000 things. Looked at my watch. It was 9 o'clock. I'm like, all right, let me let them know that I'm not going to be there, blah, 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 blah. So it was the first time I picked up my phone all day, and I sent them the message, and then when I closed it out, I looked at my phone. I'm like, why does my phone say it's 10 o'clock? My watch said 9 o'clock. And then I was like, tell me the time didn't change like that. So I went to Google, and sure enough, time had changed, and I didn't even know it. So I was even farther behind. Sorry, I'm ranting. Just talk amongst yourselves while Scott rants, because I hate the time change. Do you hate the time change, Rosie? What do we seem to go in and out of sync. I usually check an hour before, but got carried away with housework. I leave it the same all the time personally. Yeah, me too, Ryan. I'm telling you, I hate the time change. Like I said, I don't care which one we stick with. Stick with one of them. Pick one and stick with it. I wish it would always just stay that. Well, there's actually a bill before the Texas House, or one of the Texas representatives has a bill that he's either put before the legislature or is going to put before the legislature to at least exempt Texas from the time change, because Arizona doesn't do it. Arizona has one time, they don't change. So yeah. And then I think there is rumblings at the federal level to get rid of the time change. So I don't know. What do you think, Rosie? You're just excited Ryan's back, aren't you? Staring at it. Meow. You poor neglected thing. So anyway, I hope everybody had a decent week. So that adorable little face. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. Oh, you're talking about Rosie. Yes, we know she was talking about you. Look at that. Look at that. That poor. Look at her. She's so terrified of being touched by humans because she is just so mistreated. Are you a happy girl? She's not going to be happy when I have to file her nails again because they've already kind of sharpened up. Yeah, she's happy about it because right before the show started, I guess she was getting ready, so of course she was sharpening her claws on the sofa. So yeah, I told her, I was like, hey, thanks for carrying my sofa, Rosie. Appreciate that. Meow. You are awfully talkative today. You got some energy. I get your tail. She's looking at my hand like, you've done lost your mind. What idiot, baby. She has this thing where Scott will be abused. Yeah, exactly. She has this thing where if I'm on the sofa and she wants on the sofa, I mean, she can climb on the sofa. She climbs on the sofa while I'm gone because I'll come home and find her on the sofa when she was on the floor when I left. But she likes to test me. So even though she can climb on the sofa, she'll walk over to the sofa, look at me, and start meowing just so I'll pick her up and put her on the sofa. But then she'll take the test even further. She'll walk like 10 feet away and sit down and stare at me, wanting me to get up off the sofa, walk over to her and pick her up and carry her across the room to put her on the sofa. And sometimes I do it, but that's beside the point. Point is, she's got me trained. If anyone thinks that she is not spoiled, then I have a bridge to sell. Yeah, exactly. They have, no. You are spoiled. And that's the way it should be. Now she's in loaf mode, so she wants to keep Scott on his toes. Yeah, she does, Marilyn. And she does quite regularly. Hang on, dude, you got something on your face. You had something on your face there, ding dong. Silly. Oh my goodness. Believe that she do, yeah, exactly. So, Scott is exceptionally well trained. See there? Thank you, Marilyn. I am exceptionally well trained. I had somebody on the job site this this past week ask me if I was married, and I said no, I'm not married anymore. And she said, well, if you need me to write you a letter of reference, she said, let me know. So because she was talking about how there were some changes to designs and plans and things like that, and I just went with the flow. I'm like, hey, it's y'all's dollar, whatever y'all want, She said that, that she's dealt with people before where they're just like, but she's like, man, you're just so easy to get along with. So like, if I need to write you a letter of referral, so see there, I am trainable. I'm an idiot today. I mean, not that that's any different than any other day. I don't know. I'm just in a goofy mood today, for whatever reason. And Janessa, I mean, that she does keep Scott. Yeah, exactly. But I will say this, whether it's when I was married or single or whatever, I will say that I run things in my house. That is not negotiable. I run things in the house. I run the vacuum cleaner. I run the dishwasher. I run the washer and dryer. What else? What else do I run, Rosie? I run circles around, making sure you get spoiled. So say I run things. We love it when you are in a good mood. Yeah, well, good. I'm glad. In a good mood, other than the fact that I slept wrong last night and the right side of my neck feels like it's about to fall off. But other than that, I'm great. What side of am I blocking? I feel like I'm either out of frame or blocking Rosie or something. And usually you are. I try to be. I try. Scott runs after Rosie. Exactly, Marilyn. See there? Tell me I don't run things in my house. Run myself ragged. Don't I, Doodle? Oh, it's easier to look that way. Oh, heck. I've got a family member that lives out of state that does, they are a physical therapist, and they do a lot with, I guess, muscle injuries and whatnot. So I may have to plan a trip out of state if I can't figure out how to sleep properly without getting the muscles in my neck all jacked up. I may have to plan a trip to go visit my family so I can get them to work out whatever I do to my neck. Oh well, such is life. Oh, that's much better. Hey, Doodle. Hey, baby. Oh, chin scratches. We all know who the boss in the house is. Yep, that's right. That one right there. I don't want to be there's a part of me that I kind of like sort of deferring to her, because I'm the boss I'm the boss at work. I kind of like coming home and just chilling out. And by chilling out, I guess that means doing the laundry and the dishes and the cleaning. Speaking of, I got a vacuum today. Rosie's not going to like that. She's getting better. I mean, used to, I wish I would have gotten a video of it, but the first time or two she encountered the vacuum cleaner, a CH cat, a scared CH cat. While it's not funny that they're scared, but they're hilarious because they want to run away really fast. But I mean, you've seen her play. So she ends up doing backflips and circles and actually jumping toward the vacuum cleaner, and that scares her even more. So it's actually quite hilarious. But now she's kind of gotten used to it. So when she sees it come out, she's figured out that the vacuum cleaner can't climb on the sofa. So if she's on the sofa, she just sort of watch, side eyes, like, all right, you stay in your lane, I'll stay in mine, kind of thing. Or if she's on the floor, she'll see me bring it in the living room, and she'll just sort of casually walk away. She doesn't freak out like she used to. But it was hilarious. It was hilarious. I may have my camera ready just in case she does a freak out today. Yeah, she's getting better about stuff like that. She's still not happy about the drums on the rare occasion that I do get to practice. So she's figured out now, as soon as I go get behind them, she takes off. And then once I start playing, she usually goes and hides behind my big printer. But yeah, she's not a fan of them. First time she experienced them, she was actually laying underneath one of the floor toms, and I was wanting to practice, so I tried getting her, like, come here, Rosie. She just insisted on being Rosie, and I'm going to do what I want to do. So she stayed there. So I was like, okay. I didn't start playing right away, but I took one of the sticks and I just sort of tapped on the top of that floor tom, and I could see her through the heads. I'm watching. She looked up at it like, what was that? And she didn't move, so I hit it a little bit hard, not real hard. I don't know how it happened. Oh God, I wish I had it on video, but I hit it that next time, and she just launched. I literally, I mean, she shot all the way past the sofa. I bet she launched her. She probably wasn't this far off the ground, but it was all in air. I mean, she just shot across the floor, probably 6 or 8 feet, rolled, and then did her flip flop circle, trying to run away from the drums. And I was like, okay. So yeah, she doesn't. So I don't get to, even on the rare occasion that I have time to, I don't get to practice because the spoiled one here, I don't want to upset the spoiled one. I don't want to upset the princess. So I have a solution for it, but we'll deal with that later. It involves money. What do we got? My goodness, you and Rosie make Sundays wonderful. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. Thank you. Oh dear, maybe they can. Yeah, oh, I'm sure they can. So it's just a matter of getting back to home base, so to speak. Vacuum definitely cannot climb stuff. No. And I'm not one of these people that, I know a lot of people just in playing with their animals would pick the vacuum cleaner up just to, watch their dog or their cat freak out, because it's funny or it's entertaining or something. But, I'm not going to do that to her. If she doesn't like it, she doesn't like it. I'm not going to antagonize her. I'm not going to terrorize her with it. So yeah, she's figured out that it doesn't climb on the sofa. Been there, done that, except for my one will ride a Roomba. Oh my God. So Jeanette, I've seen that on videos, and that is hilarious. I love it. I would love to get a Roomba, but I can't, because between all the cords and cables, because I've got a desk area set up there with another computer, a ring light, a microphone. So over there I've got all kind of cables, mic cords, extension cords. Then I've got for that mixing board, my TV, all this stuff right here. I've got cords running. Then over here, the mic cables on my drums and everything. I mean, it would. I couldn't get. If I got a Roomba, there's probably about a 4 square foot area right here in front of the coffee table that it could actually go, because it would hit a cord and start, moving, reroute itself, and it would just end up looking like a pinball just bouncing around. But that would be awesome. One little rod. I love that. Just those Roomba videos. Oh yeah, they are hilarious. Whoever made them must have known that cats would ride on them. Oh yeah, there's one I've seen, and I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's very likely that y'all have seen it too, where one cat is laying on the ground. You can tell it's scared, and it's sort of curled up, and there's another cat that's standing over it in a very aggressive manner, and the Roomba comes by, and right as it gets to that aggressive cat, it takes one paw, puts on it, and just sort of never looks away from the one that it's dominating over, but takes that one back leg and just reroutes it. It's like, focus, get out of my way. It's hilarious. Sorry, I think it's hilarious. What do you think, Doodle? You don't care. You don't care, dude. You're on your sofa. You're on your drug rug. We may try the drug rug today. It's been a while since she had catnip, so we'll see if she's deacclimated to it. Is that grammatically correct? Not unacclimated. I mean, y'all remember? I mean, she would. It seems like after a while, the catnip sort of got to be old hat. She didn't really like, whatever. I get catnip on you. So it's been a while since she had it. So maybe she'll get a little excited. Maybe she'll get all hyped up. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah. My husband was just about crying when he saw. Oh, nice. That's awesome. There's a video of a Roomba chasing a cat under us. Oh my God, I haven't seen that one. That's awesome. I've seen the videos of the cats. There's a couple of videos of people with these little bitty drones, and cats don't like those. I would get one to see what she would do, but considering that she may try to run away from it and jump into it, if the blades aren't protected, I wouldn't want her hitting. I mean, I know it's not going to cut or anything, but it certainly wouldn't feel good. I wish I'd had a video of that one. Yeah, you need to get a video. You need to get a video of the cat riding the Roomba, Jeanette. You need to that will be awesome. But I don't know. I may see if I can get a little drone that has a little protected blades, and see what this one does, because she's curious about everything. I mean, I know that cats are curious, but I also know that cats, once they've been too curious about too much, then they might get a little standoffish, particularly extremely domesticated cats. But I don't think she's ever experienced anything where her curiosity came back to bite her. I mean, I've always been very careful to play with her with things that either won't hurt her. The one thing that I've played with her with that gave me concern was my belt. For whatever reason, she loves. I don't. I don't know if it's the. I don't know what it is, but she'll chase my belt around. But I have to be very careful since it's thick leather. You know, it's not like orange fish where it's a little, puffball. Then I have to be very careful not to accidentally hit her with my thick leather belt. But other than that, I mean, I've always kind of doted on her, so she's never really learned that, I need to be fearful of this thing or that thing. She's pretty much fearless by virtue of the fact that she has no idea what things there are to fear. I guess because I've feared them for her. And she's kind of doing her stare off into space going, wow, Daddy, you really can run your mouth, can't you? Why you gotta look at me when I say that as if you agree with me? Love you, Doodle. Marilyn, yes, let's try drugs. That's a good idea. Rosie is all ears. Yeah, we're gonna give the catnip a shot today. See if it. You want catnip? You want drugs? Are you on drugs? What did I do? You have this look of contempt on your face. Oh my God. All right. So, drug rug, beans, kisses. Which one do we want first? Probably want drugs first because that way she'll settle down afterwards. And then we can do kisses and beans. Beans and kisses. Does it sound almost like that line from There's Something About Mary? Franks and beans. Kisses and beans. All right, let's do some drugs. You ready, Doodle? Big yawn. Where up here? Oh, that perked you up, didn't it? Oh, here we go. And we're off. You got it all on your head. Here we go. You feeling good, Doodle? Meow. All right, you little drug addict. Meow. Oh, looky here. What? Meow. You know, roll around in your dope. Get another hit real quick. Yeah, you didn't, yeah. You're all wired. You don't like that, do you? Oh, you almost had it. I better be careful because she's, like I said, she's got claws again. Let's see how, woo! Let me see here. What is it, Doodle? Get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. You got it? Nom, 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 nom. You got it? Nom, 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 nom. Get your tail, get your tail, get your belly. Damn, you got me. Ouch. You got me. I'm not bleeding yet. It's not been a good play session until Daddy's bleeding. Meow. Get it. You got, how'd you, wait a minute. You grabbed that one from behind your head. Sneaky little thing. Ooh, whoop, 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 whoop. Give me a fishy. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Good job. Oh, shit. Get it, get it, get it. Meow. What you doing? What is it? Get, look at that. You snatched that one right out of the air. Hurt. Settle down, man. Trying to bite me now? Gimme, 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 gimme. Are you growling at me? Are you growling? Are you growling at me? She's gonna get frustrated in a minute. Nope, she got it. She got it. She got it. She got it. What are you doing? Get your belly. Get your belly. She doesn't care right now, but she's going to remember. Probably about 2 o'clock in the morning, she's going to go remember that belly crap. And then she's going to claw my face. You having fun, Doodle? Oh, good catch. Good catch. What? Ha ha. The one that got, oh. Oh my God, I have to bathe my leg. fast. Got it? And see, she doesn't worry. She doesn't care about the toy. She doesn't care about the fish. She chews on the string. You're such a weird little cat. Why do you? Here, give me this. Let me see it. Come on, here. She's like, hey, where's the string? It's orange fishy. Seriously. Seriously, Doodle. What are you doing? Where'd orange fishy go? Oh God. There you go. Get you another hit. Get you another hit of that catnip. You need a little bump. You need a little bump to get me straight. Okay, I'm good now. You're about silly. You are silly. What we got here? It's okay. Look out. Live weapons. Yeah. Bring out the Band-Aids. Yep. In Maryland, more Band-Aids. I'm telling you. Here's a stock. What are you? You feel better? You get that last little bit? There you go. You teach that drug rug. You teach that blanket. Ah, the colors, man, the colors. Are you seeing tracers? Your little paw? Ooh, wow. Not that I know anything about that. Yeah, okay, so I think that taking her off of the catnip for a couple of weeks, and then bringing it back, definitely a thing. I remember cats forgetting that. Yeah, oh, I know. And I was going to say a while ago, Marilyn keeps bringing up a good point about the Band-Aids. Stock tip for you, buy stock in Band-Aids, because the way I'm going to end up buying them, she will, their stock's going to go up. They're going to have increased revenue because, just because of me. What was that for? Well, you are trying to get, man, she is definitely digging the drug rug today. Yeah, because y'all remember a couple of weeks ago, it had sort of gotten to be, like I said before, kind of old hat, and I'd pour some out there, and she just sort of looked at it like, oh, whatever, okay. Now that your supply's dried up, and you ain't getting it as much, it's all of a sudden a little bit more valuable. See there, that's how it works. She is trying to eat the blanket. I normally have to go shake the blanket out when the show's over. What in God's name? I don't think I'm going to have to do that today. She is getting every bit of that catnip. She is not wasting a piece. She's not even worried about orange fishy. She's attacking the blanket. Oh my God. Love seeing her attack. Yeah, Rosie is definitely feeling it today. She's in the ozone. Nice. What was the... I know. Let's see. Did I? I think I've got it inside. Hang on. Hang on. Get it, Doodle. The laser. Today's a good day for the laser. Now she's starting to reach for it, and oh, here we go. You're not going to go for it. Oh, where'd it go? What was that little meow? Love those lights. Yep. See, every time I hit the button, it makes a little click and she hears it. She's figured out where it comes from. I think that kind of demystifies it a little bit. So she keeps looking up at my hand. She's not, she's a smart cat. But at the end of the day, she's a cat and she can't resist. What is it? What is it? I know where it is. I know. It's him. He's doing it. He's got it, but it's there. Like doing a hunting crouch. Oh, yeah. And that's why we have a blanket on the floor. Where are you go? Where are you going? Ah. She just hit me in her mouth. Hit me in the mouth with her tail. She's getting in. I think she's getting a little bit more relaxed. Maybe she's in the loaf mode. Let's see if she gets another little hit of whatever catnip's left in there. What is it, baby? It's on your paw. Yeah, it's a half-hearted effort at this point. Good job, baby. Good job, Doodle. Patch for Rose. Yes, right. Okay. We got Stephen Metzger. Hey, Stephen. Got a new person. We have new people. No doubt about Rosie. She is definitely oh yeah. She had quite a workout today. Welcome to the Rosie Show, Stephen. Are you tiring out? Wait, meow. Oh, are you done? Is her worn out? Really testing myself now that oh, you don't want to go after the laser anymore, but you have no problem hurting Daddy. Meanie, you're so mean to me. You're so cruel. You're so mean to me. Come here. Come here. You know what it's time for. Here we go. It's time for beans. The beans. The beans. Where are you going? Where are you trying to go? Beans. See the bean? You got. Oh, I thought that was blood. That's lint from the drug rug. And then we have bean dip. Bean dip. Yeah, she's gonna kill me if I do that one more time. Ah. Want kisses? One for Jeanette. One for Ryan. One for Marilyn. One for Stephen. And one for me. Ah. Ninja Rosie. Ready to try this again? Okay, so she's done with Orange Fishy. She's apparently done with the laser, but she has no problem trying to remove digits from my hands. You're so mean. I want a pet. I want a pet. I'm not gonna, please don't hurt. Love seeing her get all those kisses, that's right. You look like you're about worn out, Doodle. All right, you've got something on your nose. I come in peace. Let me. There, you had a little piece of lint from the drug rug on your nose. That was scary. That was close. What? You got something in your. Come here, have you got something in your teeth? I got a piece of the catnip, probably rubbing on her gums or something. You better? You need a drink? Hang on, let me, come on. I'm gonna take her around to her water bowl, see if she needs a drink. Oh, goodness. Nope. She just walked away from it, so I guess she's not in need of a drink. Little teeth, sharp little teeth. Yeah, well, actually, Marilyn, no, not sharp little teeth, because, of course, being a CH, all of her canines, the sharp point, as she's falling and hitting this, hitting, oh, wow, I'm really grammaring great today. As she's hit things when she falls, it could be, the coffee table or the floor or something, where it's not carpet, excuse me, then all of her canines, the point is chipped off of them. So if you look at her canines, they're, see if I can get a shot. Take the, you want me to get your teeth? Let me show your teeth. This may not happen, but I don't know if you can see where her teeth, her canines are, I'm about to get hurt. Her canines are dull, but she has enough bite force that, number one, it still hurts like crazy, and number two, all of her molars and all that stuff are still razor sharp. So, yeah. Between their canine, oh yeah. Yeah, those little bitty teeth right there, the front, on the front. But yeah, she, and that's, I guess it's not uncommon for, particularly for CHs, just because when they fall and they hit their face, their teeth on something, then it just chips the, I know that, I had a cat that did that years ago, uh, that he, I guess in the course of playing with his brother, he uh, hit himself on something. But I noticed one day that one of his canines was chipped off. And I checked with the vet, and they said as long as his teeth were completely grown in, then then it was fine. He said the vet said there's a nerve, there's an opening or something right there in the middle of their teeth, that if their teeth are still growing, then that hole, that little canal is still open. If I'm remembering, like I said, this was, what was this, like 2004, 2005. He said if that hole was still open, then that means the tooth is still growing, and then something has to be done to close that off. But if the canine was fully grown in, then that hole fills itself in, and he said there's no worries. So that was the case with Cricket. That was that cat's name, Cricket. That was the case with Cricket, and that's the case with her. So as long as the teeth are fully grown in, then them chipping off a tip of it doesn't have any real effect, I guess, other than if it was a feral cat or an outside cat. You know, they're still going to have a good bite force, but without having that point, they may not be able to. May be a lot harder for them to kill whatever prey they're going after. But considering the only prey she goes after is her food, water, and me, she has no problem doing great harm to any of those three. So yeah, she's good. They're just a little blunted, which is actually great. And I'm not saying that to, I mean, not meaning to be funny, but with the way she plays and bites and everything, yeah, if she did have razor sharp canines, then I probably wouldn't play with her as rough as I do. You know, she enjoys it, but if she had razor sharp canines, I would seriously be hurt. So, I mean, she does a fairly good job of making me bleed anyway. Are you about worn out, Doodle? It's been a long day for you. You've actually, yeah. She came into the show ready to go. Last couple of weeks, she's been, by the time the show comes around, you know, she's sort of already been chilling out. So good to know there, okay, if damaged, I'm sure. Yeah, that's what the vet said, and I didn't have any problems with Cricket, and I hadn't had any problems with her, so yeah. But, well, awesome. Well, I think we're probably going to wrap right there. I got a bunch of meal prepping to do and a bunch of cleaning to do. So again, back to what I mentioned earlier in the episode about I run things in my house. I run the dishwasher, the laundry. I run all that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be time for me to run the vacuum cleaner here in a little bit. So I've never been properly bit, but the way they crunch the dry food makes me think they can bite hard when they want. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you've never been properly bit, good on you, because it hurts. It hurts. Yeah, I had one. I had one. It was a kitten that was. Try to say this without bringing the show on a down note. It was a kitten that was on his way out. It's been years ago. He was on his way out, and I was holding him while he cross the Rainbow Bridge. I didn't want him to cross and just be, you know, in a kennel or something like that. And right before he went, I wasn't paying attention, and he ended up getting my finger in his mouth, and he, I guess, being in pain and whatnot, he just bit down. He wasn't biting me to be mean. He was, you know, on his way out, and he bit down and bit not all the way through my finger, but he buried his little kitten canine all the way in my finger, and yeah, it did not feel good. So yeah, when they bite, it hurts, and they're not even like I can't even imagine a lion or a tiger or something, you know, a big cat. I don't even want to think about it. If God forbid I were ever to be attacked by a lion or a tiger, then it's like, just let the first bite kill me, because I do not want to imagine laying there feeling canines this long and that big around going through my neck or something. Oh God. But yeah, all that to say, yeah, you don't want to get properly bitten, Ryan. It hurts. So yeah, I think she's she's about to be, well, if it was me and I was in the condition she's in, I would be very close to snoring and drooling. So yeah, she is worn out. Uh, oh my goodness, cat bites hurt. Oh yeah, yep, they do. Then that's why there was one. I think I mentioned it. It's been, what was this? This was, it was either, I think it was December of 20, no, I think it was like January or February of 23 is when there was another uh, tomcat that started coming around. And I think I'd mentioned this before, that I would feed it. It didn't fully adopt me like Sasha has, but it would come around, you know, once a week or something. And one night I went outside and I had some raw chicken in my hands. I'd cut up and I put down for him, and he didn't want it. Okay, no big deal. Well, I went back in, washed my hands, came back out. I had my keys in my hand because I had to get something out of my truck, and I guess he saw the keys and thought that was more food. And I kept telling him, like, no, dude, it's not. This is my keys. I showed him. He had it in his head. He's got food, and he's not giving it to me. And he started getting more and more, not necessarily aggressive, but more and more assertive, that he wanted what I had in my hands. And I started stepping back. I was like, dude, I mean, I didn't want to, just kick him, launch him, but I knew that I could tell by his body language and everything, he was getting himself hyped up. And I started backing up. I'm like, dude, go. It's not food. Get away from me. Go, go, go. Well, about the time I made it backed up to my door, which I was only about 3 or 4 or 5 feet from my door, but about the time I was reaching for my doorknob just to sort of back myself back into the house, then he launched and bit me he attacked my leg. And fortunately, he didn't bite all the way through. He did break the skin a little bit, but didn't bite all the way through. But he reached that point where it was now his hunting instinct kicked in, and he was not going to let me not give him the food that he thought that I had. But bottom line is, even though he didn't get a good bite on it, it still hurt pretty bad. So, and then after that, I would run him if I saw he quit coming around because I quit feeding him. I quit because I mean I can't have a feral cat coming around that's going to attack me or attack Sasha or attack any guests that I have come over just because it's not getting its way. So Sasha's never been that way. Sasha's always been sweet as can be. And then this new, I think I mentioned before, big headed gray tomcat that comes around. He's never shown any aggression. He only comes around like once a week or so. But now that other one, it was full on. He went into predator mode, and it wasn't good. So, but anyway, anything else, Rosie? Is that about it? You just want me to stop talking so you can go to sleep? So, yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I kind of, I didn't go get, any, of course, I've seen him around a time or two. I hadn't seen him in a while, but I saw him around a time or two for 6 months or so after that. But I was kind of worried about rabies or something. I didn't want to go spend however many thousands of dollars it is, because he didn't really break the skin. He broke the skin, but he didn't puncture. And when I started doing research on rabies, then it said that the incubation period could be anywhere between like 4 weeks and a year. So I was like, great. So and the thing, I mean, once you start showing symptoms, then I think it's too late. So you have to preemptively go get all the rabies shots, which, depending on where you go, can be anywhere between like $5,000 and $9,000. And at the time, I didn't have $5,000 or $9,000 to go get it anyway, so it was kind of a moot point. But so for about a year, I was kind of, not waiting on it, but sort of waiting, wondering, okay, is today, am I going to start drooling, or, am I going to be scared of water or something, So I was like, great, this is wonderful. So, but like I said, that was either, I'm trying to remember if I remember it was after Christmas, so it was like January, February, but it was either 2022 or 2023, so it's been at least 2 years since that. So I can remember when the roughly 1 year mark passed, I kind of breathed a huge sigh of relief. Like, okay, I didn't get rabies that time, so yay. Got to look after you and yours too, I guess. Yep. So, well, all right. I think we're going to wrap it up there. Unless anybody else has anything. I don't know. I think Rosie's pretty much said all she's got to say for today. And we all know me. I could probably talk for the next 3 days. But anyway, thank you all for being here. And we'll try to see what I've got going on this week as far as making progress on the channel. Because I do want to start getting more videos up, but that'll happen as it happens. I've got other, between the business and various other things going on, but yeah, try to get some more videos up, get some more activity on the channel. But until next week, everybody have a good, safe, productive week. Just do your thing and have fun doing it. Be careful, and I guess that's it. Thank you all for being here from the bottom of my heart. And as usual, I'm going to leave it up for a few minutes, let everybody say their toodles to everybody else. Be sure to like the video. Help me get in that algorithm, even though I'm not getting videos up during the week. But yeah, give me the old thumbs up, and I'll leave it up for a few minutes, let everybody say their toodles to everybody, and other than that, I will see y'all next week. Thank you, and you done? Say toodles doodle. Yeah, okay. She's thinking. She's thinking. All right. I will see all of y'all next week. And for the guests, Stephen, thank you for joining us and shouting out to us. And for those guests that are watching, thank you for being here also, and everybody. So I will see y'all next week. Toodles, everybody. Have a good one.